Hey guys, so if you paid attention to what's been going on over the past few days, you'll know that while I was inactive, a very notable storm called Hurricane Delta has been spinning in the western Atlantic lately. Normally, I would be tracking the storm very closely on the channel, but this time I was not able to do that, for obvious reasons if you watched my last video. And now it's kind of too late, as Delta is about to make landfall in Louisiana, and landfall generally marks the end of my coverage of a particular storm. Luckily, in an attempt to satisfy the storm lovers on this channel, I will be making the best of the situation, and instead of direct coverage, I'll be doing a recap of the storm instead. Now, before we get into Delta's history, I would appreciate if you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell to stay tuned for future content. Okay, so how did Delta start? Well, for a few days prior to its formation, the NHC had been tracking a Caribbean disturbance, that had the potential for development. At the time, Tropical Storm Gamma was active near the Yucatan Peninsula and was dumping a ton of rain over the region. As Gamma was starting to lose focus, however, the Caribbean disturbance was getting better organized as it moved westward into more and more favorable conditions for development. Early Sunday morning, the NHC upgraded the disturbance into Tropical Depression 26 and later Tropical Storm Delta. At that point, the newly formed Delta was in a very, very favorable condition for development, and this set the stage for something unbelievable to happen: extremely rapid intensification. Now, rapid intensification is defined as a storm increasing its winds by at least 35 miles per hour over a 24-hour period, with at least being the key words in that definition. Delta went way beyond that, going from a 45 mile per hour tropical storm on Sunday to a 130 mile per hour Category 4 hurricane on Monday morning. That's an increase of 85 miles per hour in 24 hours, a rate not seen in the Atlantic since Hurricane Wilma in 2005. The intensification event can be attributed to three reasons: extremely warm water, low wind shear, and small size. At this point, I'm not even sure if you could call it rapid intensification anymore. It needs a whole new term that I literally can't think of right now. And after that, Delta weakened to a high-end Category 2 before making landfall in the Yucatan, just south of Cancun, where it caused heavy wind and rain for a time before it moved over the Gulf of Mexico. Over the past couple days, Delta strengthened into a Category 3 while moving to the northwest, north, and then now northeast, and has since weakened into a high-end Category 2 as of this post. Current forecasts show Delta making landfall not far from where Hurricane Laura laid landfall in August. So what can Louisiana and surrounding areas expect? Simply put, all of the usual factors of a hurricane: strong winds, heavy rain, and storm surge. Again, Delta will be impacting similar areas to Laura, and that has positives and negatives. On the one hand, two hurricanes so close together will worsen any damage the first hurricane dealt. However, residents in affected areas will also have experience, so they see what didn't work the first time, and make sure that doesn't happen the second time. On a less cheery note, though, the first hurricane made damage so much that there might be nothing to damage when the second storm hits. And with that concludes this up first and probably only video on Hurricane Delta. As always, I would appreciate if you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell to stay tuned for future content. Thanks and have a great day.